They text back when they say they will. They tell you how they feel instead of making you guess. And somewhere in the middle of all that communicative calm, a quiet, uncomfortable thought creeps in. Why do I feel so incredibly bored? If you have ever sat across from someone genuinely kind and felt your interest evaporate, you are not broken, you are not heartless, and you are definitely not alone. Your nervous system has mislabeled this safe space as a sterile waiting room because of its old programming. Think about the dynamic of a passionate, toxic relationship. You spend 3 days decoding texts, waiting for the other shoe to drop, and constantly bracing yourself to lose them. When that person finally reaches out, sheer relief floods your system. We are trained to label this spike, this sudden release from panic, as the spark. Now, an adult who offers the exact opposite walks in. They are reliable. There is no agonizing wait or looming threat to recover from. Your body scans the room for that familiar electricity, finds nothing, and reports back that the chemistry is missing. This is a tragedy of misdiagnosis. We reject a healthy connection simply because it fails to trigger our oldest survival instincts. This emotional calibration often starts early. If affection arrived unpredictably, maybe right after a fight or before being left waiting, the body learned that connection is a prize you must fight to earn back. Behavioral scientists call this mechanism intermittent reinforcement. Think of a slot machine. If it paid out every single time, you would walk away in minutes. Unpredictable payouts hold you hostage. The randomness is the drug. An unpredictable partner functions the same way. When they flood you with attention and then go quiet, your brain cannot predict what is coming, trapping your focus in a continuous loop. You become bonded to the chaotic cycle of waiting. The partner is less of a companion and more of a delivery mechanism for the high of the eventual payout. We usually blame this intensity on dopamine, but we have the mechanics inverted. We assume dopamine is the chemical of reward, something we feel when something good happens. Dopamine is actually the chemical of anticipation. As this graph shows, levels peak right here, during the wait for a reward you might not get, then drop the moment you actually receive it. When someone leaves you on red, your dopamine system goes into overdrive. When they finally text back, the terror lifts, and you mistake that flood of relief for profound love. That passion is an illusion. It is merely the recovery from a threat that your partner created. Without the withdrawal, the reconnection produces no rush. Biologically, the body's reaction to anxiety, a racing heart and tight chest, is virtually identical to its reaction to excitement. We call it butterflies, but it is often just an alarm system. A 2025 study of 500 young adults confirmed this link. As attachment anxiety rises, relationship satisfaction and feelings of appreciation fall. Look at this group. They have highly present partners, yet they cannot feel the appreciation being offered. Their anxiety actively blocks the signal. Anxiety acts as a sensory filter. It makes actual peace impossible to taste, even when it is sitting right in front of us. That flat, restless boredom is a biological withdrawal symptom. Your nervous system is missing its hit of chaos, reacting the way a body misses caffeine on the third afternoon of a detox. In this state, the absence of an emotional spike is just that, the absence of a spike. It is not evidence that love is missing. Treating this flatness as a final verdict keeps people abandoning good partners to repeat the cycle of toxic romance. Think of steady love as a second language. It feels awkward and quiet because you are fluent in chaos and a beginner in peace. Stay in the room as your shoulders drop and your breathing slows, allowing your nervous system to finally power down. You retrain the body through uneventful exposure. Every ordinary Tuesday night that does not explode into drama teaches your system that connection does not require fear. Little by little, the steadiness stops reading as emptiness and starts reading as home. This quietness signals a milestone. You are finally experiencing love without a hidden price tag of fear attached.